Wake up at Holiday Inn Express to a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. Count on all the hot, fresh coffee you need and an incredible breakfast buffet that has something for everyone, like eggs, cinnamon rolls, and even hot, fresh pancakes with all the toppings you crave. Next time, do yourself a favor and stay at a Holiday Inn Express with a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. So, when you wake up at Holiday Inn Express, you'll wake up happy. A part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
The following series is outlandish, unapologetic, and uncut. Listener discretion is advised, but not enforced. By the way, what happened on Resident Evil 8 was...
Don't you? I'm so close to just picking it up, but I gotta wait, I think, a little bit.
Oh, really? Why? What's up?
I don't know, I just do, man. Gotta let the discourse die down and not rush through it, you know what I mean? Man, 7 was so good, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, I'm just gonna say one thing. It carries. It carries. This is the sequel that carries. You're in good hands.
Yeah, no, I could tell from the demo, like, it's gonna be right where I want it to be.
Oh, man, and, yeah. So once you play it and all that kind of stuff, then we can actually have that conversation.
Definitely.
Oh, man. That was the intro piece, man, because guess what? We are going to start this show up right now.
Do it.
Okay, fine. We'll team up. I'm J-Man, and this is J360 Hangouts here on
J360 Hangouts!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of J360 Hangouts. Here for episode, let's see, what's in the book? 8. And you see, the thing about episode 8 is I have a very special guest with me. He's a dear friend, a good member of the Jam fam, and he's been very helpful in creating J360 Jams. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to
Survey Channel.
Hey, hello everyone. Thank you, Jay. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's an honor, my dude. I mean, like, one way or another, you got the Steve Blum voice, dude. Like, I love my voice and everything, but right then and there, that is cool.
That's one I've never heard, so that's funny.
Talking to Spike Spiegel right now, you know?
I'll take it.
You know, he's still giving classes for voice acting, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was actually thinking about taking up the offer at one time, but I was like, you know... I got that whole thing of never meet your heroes, but then again, I am doing a team-up show with everybody in the Jam fam, so it's like, what am I doing? You know?
Yeah, you might be disappointed.
No, actually, I'm
be very, very excited by that. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm very impressed, actually.
That's good. Yeah.
So,
I hope it keeps up.
Yeah, you all have been surprising me as of late, and I mean, I got episodes booked all the way to 13, so I must be doing something right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds like it.
Oh yeah, man, and like your debut was fantastic. I mean, after all, you God, you were introduced to me through Star Madman, right? I remember that.
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
met.
She had mentioned the show to me, and I was like, oh sure, I'll submit some stuff, and it sounded like a fun time. So I'd gone through that, and it was a lot of fun, just chatting with everyone, and getting feedback right real time and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Be told, man. I mean, like, you made an impact with your first songs, and then I was like, yeah, hey, you made the list. You're in.
Yeah, I recall that. Man, I can't even remember what I submitted, though, at this point. I got a bad memory with that sort of thing. But, yeah, no, it was a good experience. It was, like, very intimate setting, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And, I'll be honest, man. Anytime you guys submit stuff, I'm, like, right there happy, man. I'm looking at that stuff like, yes, let's do this. Let's get you on the list. Oh, he's in the grid. He's right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's what I'm like all the time, dude. It's like getting, you ever, when you were growing up, did you ever, like, eat cereal and there was always, like, that prize and it, like, popped right out?
Yeah, vaguely I can recall such thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mostly was all about the cereal, man. I just wanted that cereal.
To be honest with you, it depends on the cereal, but I agree. But the thing is, like, there was always a toy, and when that comes out, that's what those songs are like. They're like, oh my god, yep, it's a prize.
Yep.
And
do they even do toys in cereal anymore? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
No,
They
I don't
probably
think
do,
they
like,
do either.
you got to mail in the box tops and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
At least with us, it was easier. I mean, maybe because the plastic wasn't trying to kill you at the time, but now kids just do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, carcinogens. Yeah, I know.
So it's like, I don't know. Maybe they just do it just to save face nowadays. There's a restriction to everything now.
Yeah, it's true.
We keep trampling over it every time we do the jam show, so it's actually pretty cool. And my man, coming all the way from South Carolina. Here, I thought it was New York, but you know what? The Rust Belt is down that way. And you're making those excellent...
I am in New York, man. I'm in Buffalo.
Wait, you're in Buffalo, New York? I thought it was Buffalo, South Carolina.
No, there's a Buffalo, South Carolina?
Yeah, ironically, there is.
Oh, my God. No, I'm in Buffalo, New York, my good man.
New
Sabres
York.
country.
New York. You know what? Nothing but respect for the Bills. But, man, the Sabres suck.
Sabres are garbage. But, yeah, Bills.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, but at least it lets you know what kind of season you're getting when you play against them, so you know it's all right.
Right, it's an easy one for the opponent.
Mm-hmm. So to get you started with tonight, my man, what inspired you to make those great tones? I just got to know, like, from the drum pads, the ambience, the Haze Wave, everything. Like, tell me in the J360 Legion what inspires you and what gets you going with that, you know?
Oh, so I started doing, like, sort of short films of my own, just, like, sort of abstract stuff, and I was just scoring them. You know, it was very short stuff, like a couple seconds, couple minutes even. And that's sort of how I got more recently into making music. And I think I still have some of them up on my YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of it was just like coming from, like, I have a film school art background and just working with audio. And I'm like, you know, I kind of dig making the music. You know, I kind of am over the film stuff. You know, I still take serious pride in, like, the visual aspect of my music, and, like, sort of my approach to that hasn't changed, but, you know, the audio aspect has really grown, and I've kind of was like, you know, I'm going to just start making music. So, you know, I work in a lot of hardware, like hardware gear, as you would, you know, or soft synths even. So I use a combination of both that. So a lot of the tone is like using cassette or VHS or stuff like that. Analog synthesizers and drum machines and electronic drums, that sort of thing. So I think there's kind of, you know, a tendency to use, like, software a lot of the time, which, you know, don't get me wrong, I use a lot of software too, but I try to use a lot of hardware or you know, analog equipment in my music. So I think that's probably the tone that people pick up on.
Very true, man. Like, I was listening in on that, and I was like, yeah, this is great. Because I was having writer's block for a while, believe it or not. It rarely happens, but believe me, when it does, it'll let you know.
Yeah, I know it. Trust me, I know it.
When I was listening to your songs, man, like, right then and there, it just pulled me out of it. Like, I started writing a drama scene, then I started writing in prose, and I managed to get a few episodes of the J-Man Show done listening to your stuff. Put it that way.
That's great to hear, though. That's great to hear, because, you know, that's important to me, is that people are affected by the music in a way that's positive, you know, and that's sort of, you know, I think with electronic music, it's hard to, you know, imprint a meaning or sort of a message onto it, especially if you're not using lyrics or voice or anything like that. So I think sort of just inspiring people is kind of an important part of what I do, or try to do, at least with my music. So I'm happy to hear that.
You succeeded with me, my man. Like, pulled me out of a hole, I'll tell you that, because nothing was coming together. And then I was like, yes, I got to go ahead and go with this. Like, to be honest, I got you, Final Shift, Resin Sun, and, of course, Space Force on, like, a back-to-back track when I'm preparing stuff for the week. That's just all there is to it. Because it's like those modes I go through, and I just have to, you know.
Yeah. A different emotion for each. Yeah, no, I get that's great.
And I mean, like, the way you got it all set up, the arrangements and all that kind of stuff, like, you've been at this for a while, man. How many years did you put in? I just need to know.
The stuff that you're hearing, the Survey Channel stuff, that's all recent. That's 2019 and plus. But I've been making music, or I've been involved with music of some kind since I was a young teen, maybe even younger. I don't know. I grew up playing drums. My brothers both are music, you know, play music. I play music with my older brother right now. Like we're kind of in a band, I guess you could say, working on stuff. So I've just been surrounded by music for a long time. So I think I've just picked up a lot of like aesthetic or sensibility about it, but I haven't been making it as Survey Channel for that long, 2 years now. Yeah.
I'm loving it, dude. As a matter of fact, I don't want to delve too much in it, man. I just let y'all do your magic.
Yeah, no.
You guys are incredible with what you do. And do you want to talk about you and your brother's project, or like, do you want to reveal that a little later? Like,
yeah, we'll keep that. Some people might know of it. I'm just gonna keep it because it's very, sort of, it's in the infancy right now.
Oh, okay, yep.
So we're just we're just writing. It's not really an electronic vein. I mean, I'll be doing like synthesizer stuff and sampling and that sort of thing, but it's more, I think, probably rock oriented.
Hey, that's
yeah,
fine.
That's fine. But I think probably at a later date I'll chat more about that. So
okay, sounds good.
But I don't think it'll disappoint. That's for sure.
Great. That sounds good, because I plan on inviting you back, my dude. And not only that, right? I just want to say this. Jams is a music show, so that's fair game. You're allowed to go ahead and put that in. Just letting you know. I like to always be like, hey, hey, chat it up with me, man. There ain't no manager over me, so you ain't got to worry about no Karens. Things like that. And I say that all the time, too, because there's, like, some people that act like, well, how's somebody else going to feel about that? I'm like, who the hell's somebody else? Is somebody else around here?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, speaking of, like, how you rise and you became Survey Channel and all, like, it's just unbelievable. And, like, one way or another, to keep things simple or give, like, a taste to our audience out there, we're going to be taking a look into your album that you've recently made called Silent Graphs. So we're going to look at 3 tracks from that, okay? So if you have any stories about each track, because the 3 that are identified here, like, we'll reveal each one as we get through the show. But do you have a story about the first one called Lane the Path?
No, honestly, this is sort of a lullaby for my nightly walks. It's so mundane, like I don't have an overarching story for it. The name came to me in a nightly walk that I take, and it was just sort of like this idea of, sort of winding down for the evening, but sort of, and taking it. It's not a track to wind down with, it's sort of more of like a drum and bass, like dancey track, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of that idea, but I wanted something with some energy to sort of open up the album and just sort of get the flow going.
And it works, my man. It really does. Especially like, with that vibe in there. And you do nightly walks too, huh?
Yeah, I try to. Nightly walks or the bike or something like that.
Yeah,
switch it up. Switch it up.
Yeah. I thought it was only one. How about that?
I love the night walks. They're great.
Oh, man. Well, it kind of gives me a Batman high when I do it,
Yep, I do.
Hey, wait. You live in New York, and are you sure you're not? You know what? Let's just go on ahead and play the first track of the evening. Lane the Path by Survey Channel coming up right now.
On Instacart, I can shop a huge selection of pet supplies, from that one brush that scratches him just right, to that extra comfy bed he can't wait to flop down in. And I get everything delivered right to my door in as fast as 1 hour. Okay, settle down. I know it's here. Yes, very exciting. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get a free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10. Additional terms apply. Instacart. Add life to cart.
Look, I'm just saying, man, you probably, do all sorts of crime fighting and stuff like that. After all, you could be Batman.
Suppose I could. I couldn't tell you if I was, could I?
Not really, but I'd probably figure it out, that kind of thing. Shield.
Yeah.
Look at us combining universes and crap. There ain't no Shield and no damn DC universe. Well, there is, but there isn't. And if anything, they usually watch over Superman. So, things like that.
That's true. What is it? Justice League or Hall of Just whatever. I don't fucking know.
I forget what it's called, but Lex Luthor has like that stalker problem, so it's like one way or another. It's something from LexCorp.
Yep.
Oh man. Speaking of which, though, that is an awesome song, man. Laying the path to really get people all pumped up and everything.
Yeah, thank you.
I know that there was like a story description for like the whole Silent Graphs thing, but would you like to tell us in your own words?
Yeah, so I started off kind of like imagining these songs. I don't know if you remember Liquid Television. This is probably maybe before you. But like on MTV, Liquid Television, like Aeon Flux and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, the cartoon block and all.
Yeah, the cartoon block. I don't know how this came to be in my head, but it was just I was imagining like writing music for something like that. Like for a show like that, or for like just like short segments on TV. So that's kind of like the premise behind. That's sort of how I was working the music as I was writing it. But it kind of morphed into something more than that. I think at this point it's cliche to say that like the pandemic sort of influenced it and that sort of thing, but just, the overall anxiety of that, and then dealing with some personal issues with family, like just sort of manifested its way into the music for sure. So I think, I had this premise of how I was writing it, but, these sort of emotions that I was dealing with daily or whatever also kind of manifested into the songs and into the music.
Hey man, that's a pretty good combination though, and yeah, while it might be cliche, the pandemic has inspired us all, man. In some way it has.
It's true.
If there's one thing I can be thankful for, it did allow me to meet all of you. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think about that too, like, if I hadn't been for the pandemic, I wouldn't have worked from home, and I put out a bunch of music during that time. Mm-hmm. Like, I had a lot more time to work on music, and so I don't know where I would, like, how that would have changed the sort of my trajectory of releasing music and meeting people and that sort of thing. So yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, not everything's really hollow, like how the news makes it out to be and all that. And as for Liquid Television, my dude, Aeon Flux was awesome. But the thing is, she would die after every short. I was like, damn. There were some times where it was like, that show was Mortal Kombat before Mortal Kombat,
Yep. And that was a wild show. It was cool.
Yes, it was, and I love the artwork and everything. Like even the opening sequence for like when the fly's coming in the eye and closes around the fly and all. I was like, that stuff was wild.
Yeah, it was some wild stuff. So I think, yeah, man, I was drawing inspiration from that.
Mm-hmm. You ever see that show, The Head, where that guy had that giant ass head and stuff?
I recall it. Yeah. Oh, man, it's been so long. Yeah,
I miss old school MTV, dude. I really do.
I do too. I can't tell you how much music I discovered after hours, like on the music videos. Just insane.
Like I got my inspiration to be a host from that too. So
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. One way or another, I try to be Max Headroom as much as I can for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's an old one. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that. Was great.
And you said making music for like short stuff, like short material and all.
Yeah.
We need to talk, much like how we're doing right now. But the thing is, we need to talk.
We need to speak more on that.
Yeah. Shoot, I come from about the same area you come from on that, my man. Especially like with my training at Wilmington University, you know. So,
Oh, yeah?
I'm in the radio, TV, and film and all, you know. So it works.
Cool.
Motion graphics
Yeah,
too. So,
that's cool.
We might have to start pulling our ideas together a little bit. I don't
Yeah,
do that with every
maybe.
single one of you. Yeah. Plans in the motion right there. But yo, my dude, like when you brought up liquid television, all the memories came back. Like, oh my god,
Right? That was kind of that's kind of what I wanted.
we need to bring that back. My god,
Yeah.
something like that needs to happen again. There's a lot of animators out there that could use it.
Yeah, no, I know it. It was really experimental. You know, that's kind of like the approach I take with all my stuff starting out.
And man, I love your experiments. They are amazing. You know,
Thank
speaking
you.
of which, this next song that's coming up on the list is called Drydock. So, is there anything behind Drydock, or or am I just fishing for trouble?
You're fishing. You're fishing for trouble.
Okay, well, you know, I'm
No.
used to that.
No, I wanted to make a rockin' tune. You know, it's kind of like it's a real rocker. So, really, it's just that was like one of the first songs I wrote for this album, and a lot of it is like weird stuff I sampled and just a bunch of crazy shit going on in it. So the mixing phase was kind of crazy for that, but yeah, man.
Sure, I bet it was pretty loopy, my dude. I mean, one way or another, because it was like one of those psychedelic kind of feels.
It's very psychedelic, yeah, let's just put it that way.
Once again, Survey, we need to talk, man. We on that level. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next track for the evening right here is Drydock from my good friend Survey Channel. All right, take it away.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey man, look, I mean for real, like Superman had no choice but to break Zod's neck. That's just the way it went down. You know, how else are you going to stop a homicidal maniac from another planet?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, just look at the trail of destruction. Maybe you'll get your answer.
Boy, there was no city at all at that end of the movie. Metropolis gone.
Yeah, no wonder he'd hold up in Gotham over there. What happened? I don't even know.
Dude, they probably over there looking at it saying, yeah, at least we ain't got that problem.
Yeah, maybe.
Shoot. I mean, you know, it's funny though, because like there are fanboys out there to this day that still argue about, you know, what they would have done, and like Superman would have moved them out of the city and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like,
yeah, sure he would have.
It might be true, but at the same time, no. There's moments where he fights, you know. I mean,
yeah.
You can't please everybody, so don't ever try to do that, you know. So that's one of those
I think
things.
with something that major in a film, if it didn't happen on screen, then it didn't happen. You know, I mean, obviously there's conceits you make when you're filming something. Like, I'm not going to show a guy walking up 20 flights of stairs. You know, obviously I'm going to cut that. But I mean, Superman saving the city by flying every resident to nearby safer pastures. You know, I would think they would show something.
Yeah, but he was busy. He was fighting all sorts of wind tunnels.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't happen on screen, and so I don't think it happened, man. So yeah, with fanboys.
Hey, but let me tell you this. Now I know that this is not the. Wait, are we back on the show? Yeah, we are back on the show. Hey, that was Drydock from Survey Channel.
Oh shit!
Wait, we almost lost the train.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we knew. We totally knew, people. That's just the way it goes down.
That was planned.
But, though, we have to keep pulling a tie on this Superman story. It's true, you know? I mean, it was alright for its time, but hey, I gotta admit one thing about the fanboys. They do give us something to watch as they sit there and make their hyperbolic statements, and we just sit there with the popcorn and watch the comments. I'm like, damn, this is what I'm here for. This is better than the movie.
True. Never-ending content. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, it go deep, man, that rabbit hole, though. Like, there was this one person that had this fanfic about the Ninja Turtles being gay, and I was like, how the hell you come up with this sort of scenario?
Brothers, man, come on.
And then I jumped down into the rabbit hole, and all of a sudden, I went into strange land. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I can see that.
So I pulled myself back
Hopefully you
out.
pulled yourself out of there.
Yeah, never again, dude. It might as well have Morpheus in there saying, welcome to the real world or something. I was like, what the hell? Some wild stuff to come up with, dude.
Yeah, very.
But you know what, though? There are things like that happen on screen, because I remember when, like, Ren and Stimpy had that adult party cartoon show, which shows you what happens when somebody has too much creative control.
Yep.
Man,
oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, real bad.
I didn't even bother buying the box set, and I was planning to get every piece.
Man,
of animation.
I loved Ren and Stimpy growing up. That can't believe all that.
Same here, man.
So, yeah.
And not only that, but the information of what happened with John Kay, and like, you know,
he's nuts.
Yeah. Even though at the same time, you know, I was showing some stuff on the J360 Instagram, and he was liking it. So
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe my reach is a lot longer than I thought.
Maybe. Could be.
Hey, I hope I'm actually extending out there, and, you know, as I make, like, these shows and all that kind of stuff, that it's helping the ones that listen, and it's also helping the ones that actually trust me to showcase their work, which I'm glad that you actually trust me enough to do, man, because I've said this about the J-Man show. We're on the road to 300 with that. With Jams, we're on the road to at least 200, dude. That's it. I got the station for 2 more years. Let's do this thing.
No, definitely. I think jams is especially fun.
Oh
I think
yeah.
there's a lot of good room for growth on there, for
Yep.
sure.
Especially with you guys having a good time and us talking it up. I mean,
Hmm.
when you mentioned that about Resident Evil 8, I was going to say some things on the live, but I
Oh,
didn't.
damn! Good thing I said something.
But I didn't. I didn't. And truth be told, I try to keep my spoiler rule in play, but there are just people out there that don't give a damn, and I always look at them like, what kind of
No, I
monster?
know.
We got some time in the show, man. You want to tell us about your gaming preferences and all?
Yeah, let's see. I guess I'm overall a PC gamer. Shit. Although my top console games are pretty much Dark Souls. Well, I guess Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Dark Souls. Those games are like my tops. I like the Shin Megami Tensei games. I like Persona, but I'll caveat to that. I'm not an anime guy. Actually, don't like anime that much at all.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Damn. What else? Fucking Witcher.
No.
Elder Scrolls.
Yep, I
Trying to think
remember
of
all
like
of us talking
recent
about
stuff I
Elder
played.
Scrolls that day.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other stuff I played recently. Bunch of
Hey.
indie game. I got a Switch. Paper Mario and the Origami King I'm playing right now.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got a ton of shit. I got the Dreamcast. I boot that every night
Wait,
or
you
every
got a
day.
Dreamcast too?
Oh yeah, Dreamcast, GameCube. I got a Sega Genesis, PSP. I got a Vita. I've got a PS2.
Man,
Got a Xbox, original Xbox 360. I got the PS4, PS3.
yo,
I think that's it. I think that's it, man. Oh, DS, 3S, 3DS,
oh my god. Hey,
Wii
seriously,
U, and Wii. Yeah, I got them all.
this
For the most part.
brotherhood just got a whole lot better.
Dreamcast, man, that's the fucking Shenmue's like my all-time favorite game.
Dude, I got all the
Let's just be
consoles you
real
just
here.
mentioned. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god. Nice.
Yeah, I got them all those.
Ooh. See, I knew it. See, you don't have to be an anime fan. You a gaming fan. That's better. That's
Yeah.
right there. That's epic,
That's
my
the
dude.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
Well, let me be real here. Like, for a lot of my influences, I think, or inspirations for music are video game soundtracks. As corny as that sounds, but like Silent Hill 2 is like one of my favorite games and soundtracks for a game.
Yeah, the
And,
soundtrack
like,
for
the
that is
Shin-
legendary.
Yeah, legendary. Even the third one too. First one's good. All of them are really good.
Mm-hmm.
The Shin Megami Tensei games, like the old like Nocturne and some of the older ones from the early 90s, like very like dark wave-esque synth wave style. Like before this was even like a fad genre or whatever, Not that it's, you know what I mean, not to
Yeah, whatever.
slag on
Talking
it.
town.
But it sort of kind of grew in popularity in the past few years, but like I mean some of these sounds are like very old. I think there's like inspiration coming, from and people remembering these sounds. So yeah, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say like video game soundtracks are like a huge influence on me. Sort of
Hey,
my
especially
sort
that
of
Genesis.
approach. Yeah. Genesis, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anytime that synth sound comes out of the Genesis, I was like, I'm home.
Hmm.
This is where I need to be. Screw
Yeah,
everything else.
Streets of Rage 2. I mean, come on. That's like one. Every time it goes on sale, I try to get the vinyl for that soundtrack. But
Oh yeah?
yeah. I know, like the composer Yuzo Koshiro. He's like remastered it somewhat recently, and it always goes out. It always sells out so quickly. So it's not something I probably will ever get. But it's like one of my favorite soundtracks too. Great.
Aw, man,
Video games.
I got hope
Other
in
video
you.
games.
I got hope in you. You gonna get that soundtrack one of these days.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I believe it. You are gonna get it. I know you're gonna get it
Maybe I will. Yeah.
because you haven't stopped trying yet. Why stop now? Get it?
That's true.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, shoot, if I was you, I'd be at it just like how I was at getting that Atari 2600 as we talking now, and I got it. It's going to be here in about a week. Now.
Oh, nice. Yeah. My buddy's got a 2600. He's got like a bunch of games for it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, Oh, man.
A lot of fun.
I'm hoping to find some people that actually know how to homebrew so I can go ahead and play some of those experimental games. Because I still have that gaming shit, too. And what's funny is that I've been actually trying to get you on this Discord for a while now because I was like, he was mentioning playing some games. You got to team up with me on the Power Play sometime.
Yeah, maybe. What do you do on there? What do you play? I thought you just played Street Fighter, which I don't play really anymore.
Oh, don't hate. But like I was saying...
No, I love Street Fighter. I don't play it anymore. Third Strike, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I was about to say. I was just teasing you there for a little bit. I was like, don't hate. But yeah, I played. No,
I haven't played 5. I haven't played 5 yet. So.
Oh well, 5's okay. Let's just say this: 5 has gotten better. Had a very rocky start, but it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
When you play it on PC, I mean, it's beautiful. It's those that are on the Xbox that are missing out. But, I play a variety of all sorts of different things. I mean, all you guys got to do is ask, and I'm sure I probably have a copy of it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out then, definitely.
I know I got to go ahead and break the Groundhog's Day loop that I got going on with the BioShock series, but as soon as I do that whole thing, then, it's smooth sailing from then and there, and I'll be like, hey, you guys want to do some co-oping? Who's down for this? And I'll start doing, votes to the community and stuff like that. We trying to make our lockdown days bearable.
I hear that.
Well, you know it. In one way or another, that's why, I'm reaching out more with the shows and everything, because the solo affairs that I do, they're pretty awesome, but it's always good to have you guys along with me and stuff like that, which is why I built the Hangout show, to go ahead and get you guys talking and get you all active. And that's,
that was a good idea.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Especially since you played Third Strike, me's are gonna have to take a look and see what I can put on the Steam. I know you got the Steam.
I do have Steam, yeah.
We're gonna have to exchange some more stuff to talk about then on that.
Yep.
This is the start of a beautiful friendship. Well, it always has been, but it's even better now. Put it that way.
Good way to put it, for sure.
Well, I hope so, man, because I was really, really trying to go ahead and make this sound as cool as possible. We are getting to that point where we got the final track and stuff like that here, but, what I always want to do is I want you guys to go ahead and announce that last track, Okay. And you see that last track is called Red Sugars. So, actually, what is the story behind Red Sugars, man? Was it about a beautiful female? Because that's what I get when I listen to it. I keep thinking
No. Not about a beautiful female. Not quite.
Okay.
Man, it's kind of an ode to, how do I put this without sounding like a weirdo?
No, go ahead, man. You hang out with me. You're already in.
It's kind of like an ode to the green stuff, man.
Ode to the... Really?
The green stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with
that.
Just,
some memories of it, days gone by, that sort of thing.
Hey, that 420 lifestyle never leaves, man. That's all there's to it.
Exactly. No, that's kind of... I'm kind of hamming it up, but that's kind of what it is.
I mean, beauty does come in many different forms, and you see the one that should be embarrasses me, but considering it's me, I'm not.
No.
I mean, that brought out an ode to weed, but for me, it brought out an ode to the female fair sex. And I was sitting there thinking about that the whole damn time.
Yeah, no, nothing like that, that's for sure.
All
Not
right.
that I wouldn't write a song like that, but...
I mean, it that brought me back down to earth, but...
That's interesting. Well, I mean, that's the point of the song. Like, a lot of my songs, that's what I hope for, is people interpret them differently. See, I have my interpretation of it, and how I think about it, and you have yours, and that's awesome. That's what I strive to do. So I think it was successful again.
Oh, hey, yeah. And dude, it was, because I listen to it all the time. I mean...
Yeah, that's good.
She's standing there, and she's wearing, like, a red dress, and she knows damn well that you know what? It's not about how sick I am, man. One way or another.
Yeah. No, I mean...
Well, see,
yeah,
problem
I
is,
see what you mean.
we live in a society now where you gotta explain stuff, and it's like this. What I gotta explain? Go and experience it on your own journey. But yeah, usually it's a girl wearing a red dress and has like purple hair. Long, sexy purple hair.
Yeah, I guess like the D'Angelo song, Brown Sugar, right? You know, kind of that idea behind it, I guess.
You with me, man? You with me, man? You know. Oh.
So, but yeah, that's not my interpretation of it for sure. That's
right.
fine. Like I said, though, man, that's how I want it. I don't want people thinking I'm on their own about these songs. I don't. I don't. It's like I said, it's harder to ascribe a meaning to say, oh, the song is about the political turmoil in this country, because that's not what I write music about. That's not what I am in it to do.
Right.
So,
hey, it's not like I hit a home run, but you know damn well I made it to third. Hey, which by the way, if you play baseball, let me know, because I want to try to start doing something with MLB The Show. Just letting you know.
I don't have that game,
Well, actually,
unfortunately.
It is on Game Pass, so if you got like PC,
Okay, I do have Game Pass for a few more months. I didn't even know it was on there. Wow.
Yeah, they doing all sorts of stuff now, man.
That's cool.
Well, actually, while we're going ahead on this, my dude, you want to go ahead and introduce the last song? It's your song.
Absolutely. Okay, well, the last song from Silent Graphs is called Red Sugars. Let's hear it.
Lucky Land Casino asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey, Survey, you sure that wasn't about a woman?
Positive.
All right, because she was there again, and she had twins out, so, yeah. Hey, anytime you had that dream romance there, I mean, it plays a role. But you see, the thing about it is, I don't let my pleasure get in the way of my business, and right now, you guys are my business.
That's good. That's the way to do it.
Of course, you know. I can be, you know, much like anything, I can be pretty madcap, but the thing is, I'm very serious when it comes to the Jam Fam, and especially you, sir. I know you're going to top Silent Grass with something just as awesome, too, and I can see it. Not only that, you did do a nice collaborative event with Star Madman, which was called Paper Disguise. That was a nice
That's
song.
right, yep. Thank you, yeah. Very happy with that.
Was that your first collab?
That was our first collab, yep.
Really?
Yeah, she's very busy, and I was very busy working on stuff too. So, but you know, we've been working on it for a couple months now, at least. So
it shows, because I mean, you guys wow.
Yeah, she's great. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of great things happen meeting you guys, man. That's all there is to it. And you know what, Survey? We should do a collab sometime. I can go ahead and deepen my voice or whatever and speak over something, if you want to go for that. However you want to go and stuff, I can do some vocal tracks here. I mean, my guitar playing isn't there yet, but I'm trying.
Maybe if I need some voice sample of some kind, I'll let you know.
Hey, but you know something, Brother Survey? The party doesn't have to stop right here. Matter of fact, we have something special for this particular episode tonight. All right, take it away, transmission.
Bonus track, incoming transmission from J360 Jams. Seppi Divide by Survey Channel. Transmission ended.
Excellent, right? Thank you, J360 Jams. Oh, which, by the way, my man, as always, you're allowed to submit tracks anytime you want to. You're a fountain guy of jams, fam. You know.
Well, thank you. I'm just trying to think of what I can submit. I think I got a new one that, not new, but one I haven't submitted yet that I could do.
As long as it's survey channel, my dude, fair game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's good. Appreciate that.
Of course. Anytime, man. I will never limit you guys. But I will limit that person in the back that has no damn reason or understands what show he's on. I'm scared.
Oh, man.
Well, nah,
Sit him down.
Yeah, I was just talking trash. I mean, that's the truth. You know. With 24, I already got the idea and scenario for that is, maybe by 25, since we're like a quarter to 100, I'm going to start a cult.
I mean, that's the next step, I would think.
Well, yes. Well, you know, we already got that cult of personality that follows us. I mean, one way or another, the Brotherhood of the Snake will not be broken. Actually, it shouldn't even be Brotherhood. It should be, the family of the Snake cult shall not be broken.
The family of the snake. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to iron that out as we go, because that's going to be one hell of a wild thing. And as I done said that, I guess I probably gave the rest of the Jam fam a forewarning of this.
Yep, you did.
Don't worry,
you can't
y'all.
subtly brainwash them, you know.
We're not drinking juice that day, so don't you worry about it. Even if we did, though, I'd probably be a very generous man at that point if I'm giving you guys juice.
Yeah, that could be. Well, I mean, no, don't drink the Kool-Aid and all that.
I would never give you guys that Jamestown juice.
Yeah.
Nah, if anything, we're all drinking 7-Up and that's it, all right? Well, because for one thing, I don't drink, so, you know, that's just the way it goes.
Oh, you mean like the alcohol drink? Yeah, no.
Nah, I don't drink alcohol, bro.
Yeah. I like me some hard cider. I just had a hard cider earlier. Good stuff. But yeah, no, I don't typically drink either.
Well, what kind of hard cider is it?
Oh, some local place, I think. Just strawberry rhubarb hard cider. Very good. Very good.
Hey, I mean, as long as it's pretty good for you, man. I mean, I don't drink because of personal preferences and stuff. And
yeah, no, it's not very good for you. Really.
Nah.
So, I hear you.
And not only that, like, you know, our college parties are over now. It's time to make some serious money and try to help everybody be successful, keep the shows on the air for a while. And somebody asked me about J360 Jams for J360 TV. That's going to happen, but, like, not right now, but, you know. Just trying to work on those new developments and all. Hey, which, by the way, who does your music videos?
Me.
Good man.
I do, my friend.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
We got to collab on them sometime. Shoot.
I do all my stuff.
Hey, I'd like to sign up to be in your video. You can film me. I'm cool.
If I ever do some sort of live action, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Or I could go ahead and sketch my cartoon faces almost everywhere now.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, which, by the way, now, you know Venom, right?
I know Venom. Yes, I know of him.
Man, did you see the trailer for that sequel?
I didn't yet. No. I didn't even see the first one yet. So.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You got some homework.
I gotta. Yeah, I don't watch much TV. I don't watch much movies anymore. I just I'm either making music or playing games, I guess.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, I can't blame you for it, but Carnage is finally getting on a movie, and they look like they do
that's
pretty
interesting.
good by him.
Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. But I don't want to mess up your process, though, because, I mean, if you're gaming and you're doing music, I mean, that's beautiful, and at least nothing's messing with that, you know, whereas, like...
No, I know.
Me, you know, there are times where I love the industry, and I love the industry for the independent media, like, for, like, me and you and all that kind of stuff, but...
Yeah.
The other aspect,
I know. Bummer. Other aspects can be a bummer. How about it? I know it.
It's like, man, I was going for the sexy older sister, and that's mainstream media right now. She ain't glamorous like anything. If you're 100 feet away, baby, yeah, she's fine as a motherfucker. But when you all up close to her, ugh, mileage.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I just figured I'd say it, man. That's what I feel like all the time, dude. And I'm like, oh my god, just well, hey, at least when it wipes itself out, at least we can all take over a lot quicker and be the new media. We just don't need to be like old media.
Well, that's true.
At least that's what I like to say. But as we're doing these, at least as we're doing these closing arguments, you guys won't get any sort of crazy stuff out of me at that point. But like I said, I enjoyed having you here, my man. And like one way or another, like you're an excellent person to talk to. You're an awesome musician, and it's always good to have you on the Jams Fan. Like as soon as I see like a survey channel submission, I'm excited because half the time
that.
I'm like, I never know what I'm getting, but I know it's going to be something spectacular.
That's good.
So yeah.
Well, I had a great time. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Always, man. And, you're welcome to chime in on any Hangouts episode, too, because, well, like it's primarily interviews for right now because I want to get to know everybody in the Jam Fam. But, there's going to be episodes I make, and they're going to be live, and, it's just y'all coming in and shooting the shit with me, having a good time and stuff. And I'm trying to get it for the power play where you guys can actually send me stuff like, hey, Jay, and I'm on the final boss level and I die or something like that. I'm like, how you doing? Things like that. But yeah, I always make time for you guys, man. And definitely having you on here. This was planned, one way or another.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all that you do for everyone and the community. And I know a lot of people appreciate that. I just do as well.
You're welcome, man, and I'll always be there for you guys, no matter what.
Nice, excellent.
Just figured I'd let y'all know, because I was going to say it eventually, but I figured I'd let y'all know. Now, what the hell is my ending speech going to be for Jam's anniversary now? Before we head out, Survey, do you want to tell people exactly where they can find your music and where they support you, buy the merch and everything?
Yeah, so I'm on Bandcamp is pretty much what I push. Surveychannel.bandcamp.com. They have links to my Instagram and Twitter if you care to follow me. I don't really post a ton on Twitter. Instagram, I will post sometimes snippets of upcoming stuff, or I'm kind of mysterious about it, but that's typically what happens. But mostly Bandcamp. You can find me on streaming if that's your thing, but I really like Bandcamp and all that it does for independent musicians and that sort of thing.
Excellent, my man. And this is where we actually part ways and sign off, my dude. All right, J360 Legion, this is J-Man, and with me, of course,
Survey Channel, signing off.
Nice. See ya.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.